Okay, I hope to connect some dots here, people, help you to see the connection between Donald Trump and the Rothschilds. It's not easy to connect the dots because there's very little information or very little out there that connects them. But I'm going to do my best to connect the dots for you. Most of you have seen this picture with Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and Melania, right? You've seen this picture. You know that Donald Trump is very good friends with Bill and Hillary Clinton. Okay. Now, let's take a look at another friend of Hillary Clinton's by the name of Lynn Forrester. And you'll see a picture of her. She's very good friends with Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. And I mean best friends with Hillary Clinton. Okay, so now you've seen how close Hillary Clinton is with Donald Trump, with Bill Clinton, with also the Rothschilds, right? Now, I want to show you connecting the dots with Donald Trump and the Rothschilds. So let's take a look. This is probably the only pictures. These are probably the only pictures. Now, first of all, the person that Lynn Forrester is with right now is, his last name today is Stein, Andrew Stein. But his real name is Finkelstein or Finkelstein. His dad last name is Finkelstein. You see that? Jerry Finkelstein was the multi-millionaire publisher of the New York Law Journal, among other publications. Andrew Finkelstein changed his name, okay? Early on, he changed his name. Andrew Stein shortened his name when he entered politics. So he was married to Lynn Forrester, who is best friends with Hillary Clinton. Now, as I have shown you, a picture of them getting real chummy here with Donald Trump. You see these pictures? This was before she married Rothschild, right? Remember, this is the woman that's now married to Rothschild. She, Lynn Forrester, that is now Rothschild, is the CEO of Rothschild Company. Okay? I'm going to put all this together for you, help you to see how Donald Trump is very much connected. Okay. So now, let's watch a video with, I'm just going to call him what he is. He's Finkelstein. He's not Stein. He changed his name to shorten it for politics, but he's really Finkelstein. So let's go ahead and watch a little bit of a video, and I want you to notice something about his hands. So let's go ahead and start this video. Notice his hands, and remember, when you see his hands, who else do you know that does the same thing? Remember, he's very good, close friends with Donald Trump. Okay, before I play this audio for you, and I want you to see how much he supports Donald Trump. Notice his hands. He keeps his hands like that during the whole time. It's the same thing Donald Trump does. Are you listening, people? You can go on the internet and find that Satanists do this hand sign. That's right. And this is not a pyramid. This has to do with, he's touching his fingers together. This has to do with energy. Are you listening to me? This has to do with energy. They literally believe in being conduits of energy. And even Donald Trump came out saying energy is everything. Well, why touch your fingers together like that? Same reason that in yoga they touch their fingers together. They really believe this stuff. And so what they're doing is they tap into the energy or the spirit of this world, the energy of this world. We know that energy is Satan, the prince in power of the air. Are you listening, people? So now I've shown you how Donald Trump is good friends, very close friends. In fact, he's going to talk about how he was over at the White House not too long ago with Donald Trump. They're still very close friends. You're going to see how much he supports Donald Trump. And remember, this is the ex-husband of now Lynn Forrester Rockefeller. All right? I'm trying to put together, connecting the dots, helping you all to see that Donald Trump, without question, is in bed with the Rothschilds. Okay, even though he tries to hide it as much as he can. So let's go ahead and play this audio.
Why have many in your party spent 2017 not fighting it out on taxes, not fighting it out on health care, but saying he's a bad guy, let's remove him from office?
Well, I think it's the Trump derangement system. They still haven't been able to accept the fact that Donald Trump was elected president. And they, from the very beginning, the deep state, the Clinton, Obama holdovers in the agencies, they're trying to delegitimize this president. And they want to impeach him, make no mistake about it.
So moving forward, going into 2018, we just had this big tax cut victory for the president. What's your advice to fellow Democrats about working or not working with this president?
Well, I think that Democrats are making a big mistake by just resisting talking about impeachment. It's nonsense. This president has one of the best records I've ever seen, and I've been around a long time. This tax cut is going to help tens of millions of people, going to put money in their pockets. We've already seen the corporations announcing expansion, new jobs, bonuses.
All that, yeah.
Bonuses the day after the bill passed.
So let's get specific, though, about, say, infrastructure. Chuck Schumer's talked a good game that he can work with the president on something like infrastructure. You know him as a New York Democrat here. Can you name any specific Democrats, a Schumer or someone else, who will actually vote for an infrastructure package, or is it going to be resist again in 2018?
Well, I think it would be a big mistake for the Democrats to resist a good infrastructure bill. I think that's one of the things the president wants to roll out next is a strong infrastructure bill. I mean, we have airports crumbling, bridges crumbling. It would be a big mistake for the Democrats, having said that they want to
work with him,
not to work with him.
So now you've known Donald Trump as a New Yorker for decades. You knew him long before he was a politician, and you believe that he's been miscast by the media, as I've talked to you off the air over the last year, going back to the campaign. But you spent about a half hour with the president in the Oval Office this week. Talk about his mood and talk about any adjustments you think as his friend he needs to make, whether it's with the tweeting, with his own outreach to Democrats. Could he do a better job of working with Democrats and reaching out?
Well, I think he's done a fantastic job with this tax bill and the cutting the regulations, and he made a campaign promise he was going to recognize Jerusalem. He did that. He made a campaign promise he was going to crush Raqqa, ISIS in the Middle East. He's done that. So I don't know few presidents in their first year that actually have a better record. I think he needs to.
Now, just to let you all know, Finkelstein, the Rothschilds, and Jerusalem, when these promises that Donald Trump made, all benefit them, right? It benefits the Zionists, and that's what these are. These people are Zionists, which is the synagogue of Satan, by the way. So here you see the connection. The Rothschilds are the synagogue of Satan. You know, that's who they are. And here you got this guy that's connected, and his previous wife who's now the wife of Rothschild. And Donald Trump is the president of the United States. They're all buddies. They're all friends. Okay? So this is why Donald Trump has kept his promises and actually has fulfilled at least two of those, what he just talked about, is because they have an agenda. This is the Rothschild synagogue of Satan agenda. Okay? And the scripture calls it the synagogue of Satan, folks. Satan. Synagogue of Satan. Are you listening? So let's go ahead and finish up this audio here, and we'll go. And I guess that'll be it. Let's just finish up this audio, and that'll be enough for this video.
Do some fireside chats, really communicate with the people on a regular basis on what he's going to do.
So keep the tweeting, go around the media, talk directly to the American people.
The media, Ed, is so unfair to this president.
All right, you heard it from Andrew Stein. Democrats for Trump. Merry Christmas, sir.
Thank you.
Good to